So if you want to learn about getting a sexy, very high, very strong business credit score, then stay with us and let's get going. There's a few different things that you need to understand about business credit versus personal credit, right? If I go and I get a mortgage, I go get a car loan, I open a new personal credit card, it's going to report to my personal credit very quickly, very automatically. That's just how the system is wired. The weird thing about business credit is you have to actually create your business profile. Everything needs to match, from your address to your phone number to your business name. It needs to match up with what the state Department of Commerce shows. All these things need to match up together, and if they do, then you can actually create a business credit profile. And so the first question I think we should answer is business credit even important? Should you even care? Does it really matter? It does matter if you're looking to establish yourself as a business owner long term, and there's a few different reasons that I would list why business credit matters. For example, let's say you're building a company and you want to sell it. Well, which company do you think is going to be worth more? A company that has established business credit or a company that has no business credit? Well, obviously the one with business credit is going to be more valuable. So number one, it makes your business more valuable. Number two, if you build up your business credit score profile and you go and get funding for your business, well, you're going to get bigger credit limits, larger loans, more advantageous terms, lower rates, lower payments. You're going to get overall a better financial funding experience when you have business credit that is established. Another thing about business credit that's very unique is business credit is a public record thing, right? If I want to find out what your personal credit score is, like, I have to have your permission, I have to have a borrower authorization, there's a Fair Credit Reporting Act. Well, when it comes to business, there's no laws really protecting your privacy as a business, and so your business credit is a public record. So I can go to Dun & Bradstreet's website right now and I can look up, hey, I want to see Amazon's business credit score. Oh, very nice, Amazon, good business credit. I can look up Walmart's business credit score, Apple, Google, Facebook, Meta, all of these companies, it's public record. So let's talk about these business credit bureaus, what's going on. Usually you're going to start with Dun & Bradstreet to build your business credit profile because, interestingly enough, Equifax Business and Business Experian typically won't start reporting your payment history with their credit bureau until you actually have a Dun & Bradstreet profile. And so Dun & Bradstreet is by far the largest of the business credit bureaus, and they have a scoring system. So just like Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion and personal credit have the FICO score, well, Dun & Bradstreet is going to give you a PAYDEX score. And unlike the 350 to 850 score range that you have with the FICO score, the business PAYDEX score that Dun & Bradstreet will give you is going to be 0 to 100. And if you're 80 and higher, that's a very good PAYDEX score. And so that's where you want to be. And that means you pay your bills on time, which is the payment history, payment experiences, and you have to go work with vendors and creditors who will actually report this. All right, so Experian Business gives you what is called an IntelliScore. And the IntelliScore is also very similar to the PAYDEX score. It is a 0 to 100 score, and you're looking for 80 plus, maybe 75 plus, a little bit more. Bigger range of having good credit. And so same thing, it's going to measure how quickly you pay your payments on time. And it really is mostly payment history. It's looking for on-time payments. You start going even 5 days. So interestingly enough, personal credit, you don't have late payments until you're 30 days late, right? Business is different. If you are 1 day past your due date or 10 or 15 or 20 days, it will affect your PAYDEX score. So if you pay early or on time, you're going to be in good shape. You can't even be 1 day late on business credit or it will report negatively. So that's another difference there. So again, IntelliScore, 0 to 100, very similar to PAYDEX score with Dun & Bradstreet. And we're talking about Experian Business. The third major business credit bureau is Equifax. And Equifax gives you a much different credit score. They give kind of this weird risk payment score, and its score ranges anywhere from 101 to 992, and lower scores actually indicate high risk, big surprise there. So you want to have a higher credit score with the Equifax Business Credit Risk Scoring Model. And then they have a failure score that ranges from 1,000 to 1610. And again, lower scores are bad. So overall, it's the same trajectory. You want to have a higher credit score. The two main ones are Experian Business and Dun & Bradstreet, 0 to 100, 75, 80 and better is good. With Equifax Business, it's very unique. The interesting thing about Equifax is most of your business credit cards will report to Equifax Business. They made that relationship. They don't report as often to Experian Business or to Dun & Bradstreet. And so for bank financing, Equifax can be very important. And then all three of these business credit bureaus, how they're scoring you, come together in what's called the FICO SBSS, because leave it to FICO to, put the ultimate marking score. They're a very smart company. And so now to get an SBA loan, they're going to look at your FICO SBSS score, which will look at all three of those credit bureaus. And if you have overall good credit with all three, you'll be in very good shape. And that, my friends, is why business credit is important. It's why the three business credit bureaus, you need to know who these are as you're building, growing, and developing your business. If you're serious about building a 7-8 figure business, you're going to want to have established business credit so you can get better funding terms, more funding. You can create more of a separation between the business and your personal life. You're going to have a more valuable business at the end of the day. And because it is public record, other groups and companies that and government contracts who may want to work with you will check that. And if it doesn't look good, then that's going to affect your ability to grow your business, land those big contracts, and even sell the business at a higher valuation. So that, my friends, is why business credit is important. Those are the three business credit bureaus. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you're enjoying and learning how to get your money right as a business owner, then subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time on the 7 Figures Funding YouTube channel.